It's those things that we don't know that cause us such grief. I think it's interesting when Jesus said, look, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. You know, don't be anxious. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 25 and on. Seek the kingdom. All these things will be added to you. God can take care of us. But, it's those things that we don't know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in the world, the way things are going. I have my own opinions, but you know what? My opinions mean nothing. And love you, but your opinions mean nothing also. In fact, if we just simply spout out our opinions, the book of Proverbs tells us in chapter 18 and verse 2 that we're just a fool, because what I say doesn't count, but what God says does. And I know he's got these things in his hand. There's a song goes like that, right? I could sing it for you, but I might hurt you. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. See? I also have rhythm. Anyway, the point is, the devil loves to disturb our rest. Now, there's a rest that's for us, and we know that in Hebrews chapter 4. It's appointed unto us. It's ours. It's not a day. It is the day. It's the day of the Lord. It's Jesus Christ and the finished work, and it's all that's provided for us. And the Bible also tells us to trust him. Now, I don't know about you, but probably one of the best testimonies that we could ever have is not being swept up with the world. Don't get me wrong, I believe we should have an answer for the hope that lies within us, and that answer should be relevant to the situations of the world. We've certainly been preaching on that recently, but our message should be one of hope and love, not one of condemnation and judgment. Judgment's God's business, not ours. That kind of puts it in perspective. So, trust in the Lord. Think about it. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't try and figure these things out. God's the one that decides how things will be. One of the most important aspects of optimism is not just blind optimism. I was going to say blank optimism, but blind is better. A person's just going to be optimistic. No, nothing's going to bother me. Meaning that I'm not going to think about anything, and I'm not going to give anything any sense of, reality. That's stupid. But a believer looks at the world and sees clearly all of the events that are going on in the world and people around them and loved ones and their struggles. And they bear that burden as a mediator, a high priest, someone that, just as the Word of God says, are themselves stricken with the very same condition that they're praying for in Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 1 and on. But we have a hope that lies within us. We have a trust. I don't have to understand. God does. I want to acknowledge him in all these things. And he will clarify the issues of my heart. He'll give me my desires. Hey, I don't know about you. I'm planning on taking a good finished work nap here. Wake me up, well, when I get to heaven. God bless you.